We're gonna make an epic stack of Greek yogurt pancakes. They're so fluffy, you're gonna love them. Hey, I'm Laura, and on my channel, I share a lot of recipes like this one. If that's your jam, subscribe for more. First things first, we're going to measure our dry ingredients in this bowl. I've got some all-purpose flour, and I like to use the scoop and fill method. I fill my measuring cup and then I tap it a few times to let the flour settle, and then I just remove any excess. I'm gonna add the flour into my big bowl. What makes them fluffy is some baking powder and baking soda in this recipe. So first let's add the baking powder and then a little bit of baking soda and a tiniest pinch of salt. Let's mix these and set it aside. While I love one bowl batter recipes, this one, I wanna make sure that I combine the Greek yogurt with all the other wet ingredients in the same bowl so it mixes into the dry ingredients really well. So first I'm adding that Greek yogurt. I'm using plain Greek yogurt, but you could also use vanilla for extra flavor. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of milk or water, and then 2 eggs, and some melted butter for flavor, as well as vanilla. I'm gonna mix them up by breaking up my eggs first, and then I'm gonna incorporate everything else into a smooth liquid. This recipe is a great base. You could also add a ripe banana if you have it, some blueberries, but I'm gonna leave all the details for you below this video. So now I'm gonna combine this liquid into my dry ingredients bowl, and with my fork, I'm going to mix it. I like to mix all pancake batter from the outside of the bowl in, making sure that everything gets really incorporated. Keep mixing it. At a first glance, it feels like a thick batter, but thick does not mean dense. Take a look at it real close. It's airy and fluffy. Today I'm cooking these on a large griddle so I can cook more of them at once. You can also make them in a pan. And I'm heating it over medium heat. Once it's hot, I'm going to grease it with some butter, oil, whatever you like, and immediately pour about 1/4 cup of pancake batter per pancake. As you can see, I am using the back of my scoop to spread it out right on the pan. These are gonna cook on the first side for about 2 minutes, and when the edges are looking defined and you see some bubbles forming throughout the pancake, they're ready to flip and cook for another minute to 2 on the second side. Once they're ready, I'm gonna remove them from the pan onto a plate. Let's add a pat of butter on top, serve them with some berries, a little bit of syrup over the top. These are fluffy, delicious, the perfect stack. Everything you need right below the video. See you next time.